All right, let's go. Let's get this baby lit. If you don't have one yet, best thing you can get. It's inexpensive. Comes in handy for all kinds of things. If you have a lock, I shouldn't open it first. If you have a lock and it's frozen, you can squirt chemicals in it. You can do whatever the heck you want. But warm it up gently with a propane torch. Gently. You don't want it so hot that it's going to burn your hand. You can also, at the same time, warm up the key. Get the key nice and warm. Then insert it, and most of the time, you're good to go. Cheap, crummy. Half the time it doesn't even light, but it sparks on the end. Open your propane tank. Oh, geez. Now I'm getting too careful, I guess, huh? There we go. Maybe if I turn it. Got to remember, righties loosey and lefties tighty on these things. But put the igniter in there, and you'll get a light. I refill my own tanks. This one's kind of full, which is why you can't even see the flame. It is lit. You get a little too, there you go, see? You get a little too much fuel in them. Once it runs down, it'll run better, but too much fuel makes them run like this. But this is good, it's all right. You can get a little bit bluer flame. If you turn it this way, liquid's coming out instead of gas. Turn it that way, you're getting gas. But let's go ahead. We've got this all the way to the right. We've got our damper vent that they put in there all the way to the left, so it's open in the back. And we'll just go ahead, light the paper. Let's face it, once it's lit, do you want to do this or do you want to keep striking matches and burning your fingers? Not me. And here we'll go ahead and I'll put this on a piece of that fat wood, because that's what it's called, is fat wood. And just let it roast a little bit there. You see how it's starting to boil, the resin's coming out of it. It's called pith. And it's setting on fire. It's lit. And here's the thing. You can see where I lit the paper. This one here is still burning on the way back. So is this one. You can't even see it. There's still paper here that'll burn, but it's staying hot. If it doesn't get lit the way you want it, the match already burned your fingers and you let go of it, this is still going. If you go like this and it goes out, stick it back there on the fire, it'll light again. Let's go to the side. I keep moving it around. Now the thing is you'll get a little smoke. I'm getting some smoke. They have venting in the back that is also part of this whole draft system. The chimney isn't warm enough yet to create a draft, a good one. So you're going to get a little smoke, but it's coming around from the back and it's going right in here. That right there is enough to get it going. Turn your propane torch off. Take the door. Do not close it all the way. Watch what happens as I'm closing it. The air is really trying to rush in from the door. So you open it, it'll settle back. I opened it, I pulled it, smoke wants to come back out again. Oh, I better check this. All that messing around, I got my gasket loose. If it won't close, there has to be a reason why. Check your gasket. I take it to here. And I turn it just enough that it's letting air in from around the door. All that oxygen is feeding the fire the way I lit it. You can see that fat wood is just insane. Insane with the way it goes once it gets a little flame to it. The air is bringing the air into the fire, feeding the fire. You can see with the flame, it's rushing to the back and out the chimney. So we go ahead and just let it run like this for a while. I'm going to turn the camera off. We'll give it about 5 minutes, and then I'll come back.